If you're over 60 and waking up each morning feeling weaker, less alive, and noticing a lack of blood flow down there, don't rush to blame your age. Because the truth is far more surprising. Most men your age are silently starving their circulation every single night without even realizing it. And the fix? It might be as simple as one spoonful of the right food before bed. Hi, I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience. I've dedicated my life to helping older men reclaim their strength, energy, and connection, physically and emotionally. What I'm about to share is one of the most overlooked secrets in male health. We've been told to focus on the mornings, workouts, vitamins, energy drinks. But what if I told you the real magic happens at night? While you sleep, your body tries to rebuild arteries, restore testosterone, send blood where it's needed most, but it can only do that if you give it the right fuel. In this video, I'll show you how, starting with 7 simple, delicious bedtime foods that improve blood flow, rebuild muscle, restore your vitality, even if you're in your 70s or 80s. And stay tuned, because I'll reveal one food I call nature's Viagra in a spoon. Use it just once before bed, and it could change the way you wake up, tomorrow and every day after. But first, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, type 1 in the comments if you're ready to take your health back, or type 0, and tell me what you'd like me to cover next. Why does blood flow down there, fade after 60, and why nighttime is your secret weapon? Here's something most men never hear from their doctors. Blood flow to your groin isn't just about arousal. It's about your health, your identity, and your quality of life. And unfortunately, after 60, that circulation begins to fade, often faster than you think. But here's the part no one talks about. Nighttime doesn't make it worse. It's actually your best opportunity for healing. Let me explain with a quick story. Meet Joe, a 71-year-old firefighter who got his confidence back. Joe was a retired firefighter and proud father of 3. He sat in my office, tears in his eyes, and said, "I haven't felt like a man in over a year." And he wasn't just talking about performance. He felt disconnected from himself, like a light inside had gone dim. I asked him about his habits before bed, diet, sleep, routine. He shrugged and said, "Nothing really. Just try to relax, maybe watch some TV." That's when it hit me. Men are ignoring one of the most powerful healing windows of the day. Right before sleep, what's happening in your body while you sleep. As we age, our nitric oxide levels drop. This molecule relaxes and opens your blood vessels, especially important for blood flow down there. Now combine that with lower testosterone, stiffening arteries, poor nighttime nutrition, and it's no wonder men feel tired, weak, and disconnected. But here's the kicker. Your body wants to repair itself, especially during deep sleep. That's when it releases growth hormone, rebuilds tissues, balances your nervous system. But it can't do any of that without the right fuel. And most men, they go to bed with not enough protein, low magnesium, mild dehydration, inflammation, spiked or crashing blood sugar. That's a recipe for circulation disaster. Right when your body is trying to heal. What changed for Joe? Joe made one simple change. He started eating a spoonful of the right food before bed. Within weeks, he slept deeper, woke up more energized, felt stronger and more alive, especially down there. He walked into my office for a follow-up appointment, standing taller, smiling, himself again. That's the power of nighttime nourishment. So what did he eat? Let's start with the first food, one of the most powerful yet underrated ingredients in your kitchen. You've probably eaten it your whole life, but never realized what it could do for your manhood. After 60, number 1, Soft-boiled or poached eggs too. Soft-boiled or poached eggs, the nitric oxide starter. Let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you thought of an egg as a tool to restore your manhood? Most of us grew up seeing eggs as basic breakfast food, scrambled on weekdays, maybe fried on weekends. But as a doctor who's worked with aging men for over 30 years, I can tell you, a soft-boiled egg at night can do more for your performance than a shelf full of supplements. Take Walter, 68 years old, a retired math teacher, soft-spoken and skeptical. He told me, "Doc, if something as simple as eating an egg could change how I feel as a man, someone would have told me by now." I smiled and said, "Well, that's exactly what I'm doing right now." You see, the power of eggs isn't just in their protein. They're rich in leucine, an amino acid that stimulates muscle growth, supports hormone balance, and most importantly, helps release nitric oxide. That's the molecule that relaxes your blood vessels and boosts blood flow, especially where you've noticed decline. But that's not all. Eggs also provide vitamin D for testosterone support, vitamin B12 for enhanced nerve signaling, vital for sensitivity and arousal. A soft-boiled or poached egg is especially gentle on the stomach, allowing slow digestion overnight. That means nutrients get delivered steadily, right to your arteries, muscles, and, yes, your manhood. Walter began eating 2 soft-boiled eggs before bed. No fad diet, no complicated changes, just consistency. Within 10 days, he reported, deeper sleep, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, stronger morning erections. It wasn't magic. It was biology finally getting what it needed. There's something empowering about realizing one small food, just a spoonful, can start reversing the quiet losses of age. You're not broken. You just need to fuel your body differently. And if you think eggs are powerful, wait until you hear about the creamy spread that opens your arteries, steadies blood sugar, and supports all-night circulation. Let's talk about almond butter. 3. Almond butter, the artery relaxer. If you've ever stood in your kitchen late at night wondering what you could eat that won't wreck your sleep, this is it. Just 1 spoon of almond butter, no pills, no gimmicks, just a creamy, natural circulation booster sitting quietly in your pantry. I had a patient named Carl, 74, widowed for 3 years and recently back in the dating world. He finally opened up after a few visits and said, "Doc, everything's working. Except me." He wasn't on any major meds. Blood work was decent. But his energy crashed in the evenings and his sleep was all over the place. That's when I brought up almond butter. Almond butter is rich in magnesium, which relaxes blood vessel muscles, reducing resistance, healthy fats, which support hormone production, arginine, an amino acid your body turns into nitric oxide, the key to strong blood flow. But here's the best part. When you eat a spoonful of almond butter before bed, you're sending your vascular system a message: relax, rebuild, restore. Almond butter also keeps blood sugar steady overnight, critical after 60. Spikes or crashes in glucose can disrupt sleep cycles, throw off hormone levels, and lead to fatigue or poor performance in the bedroom. Carl began having 1 spoonful of